Welcome to WhatGear Reviews for part 2 of the camera comparison between the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus and the OnePlus 7 Pro. And this is the night segment. If you missed the day comparison, there'll be a link at the end of this video. And you can probably hear it's raining, it's damn cold, but I'm still out here making videos for you guys with the dog. She's there. She don't care about the weather, she just wants to play ball. Hold on, Kaya. Get it. So throughout this video, there'll be polls up in the top right corner for you guys to vote on which one is winning. Both phones have a dedicated night mode, so that's what I'll be using throughout this. And if you're finding me for the first time, consider subscribing if you like tech reviews and loads of other tech related stuff. Anyway, are you ready? Let's go. Alright, so if you haven't watched any of my camera comparisons in the past, whenever you see that blue spinning thing up in the top right corner, that means there's a question for you to answer about the photos and the cameras in these phones. And I'm going to do my best to keep my opinions as short as possible on each photo and just highlight the main differences that I see. If you guys want to get real technical in the comments, feel free to do that, I will read them. So this one is of some autumn leaves on the ground at night. And the main difference that I can see here between the two phones is the grass on the right hand side. If you notice on the OnePlus 7 photo, the details are much more crisp than on the Note 10 Plus, which is quite surprising, especially considering the Galaxy Note 10 Plus is a newer device. And that's one of the things that I really like about OnePlus, is they're always improving their software, and I think they've done a fantastic job here with their night mode. One of the other most visible differences here is right there in the background where there's a street light next to a tree. You can see how much sharper that is on the OnePlus 7 photo in comparison to the Note 10 Plus. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below, and let's move on to picture 2. So this is a picture of a graffitied park bench and my umbrella, and both phones are delivering a fantastic picture here. And you can see quite a bit of a difference there in the night sky. On the left hand side, on the Galaxy Note photo, you've really got this orange hue, whereas on the OnePlus 7, a slightly cooler tone. And if you look at the bench itself, you can see how much more light is actually reflecting off the bench on the right hand side on the OnePlus 7 photo. And I feel there's more detail in the shadows on the OnePlus 7 photo as well. But the Galaxy Note 10 photo does look more dramatic. It's a close one to call, so there's a poll up in the top right corner right now for you guys to vote. Let me know what you think. Now let's move on to picture 3. So this is the classic photo I take in all my night comparisons of this tree with these metal containers in front of it. And keep in mind, it was really cloudy and it was raining when I took this photo, so it wasn't the ideal conditions. But this is a tough one once again. There are slight differences here. You're seeing a much more vibrant green on the grass on the OnePlus 7 photo, as well as a much warmer tone up there in the sky. On the left hand side, we're seeing a cooler image, just as detailed in my opinion. But if you notice up there in the top left corner of the photo, there's a little bit of digital noise there on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus photo, and it's completely smooth there on the OnePlus 7 Pro photo. And you can really tell OnePlus have worked on this night mode a lot, because I took this same photo a few videos back and it wasn't the same. So there's definitely been some improvements there. Let me know which one of these photos you like better, and let's move on to picture 4. So this is one of my favorite cinemas in the area where I live, and it's quite well lit around. There's a few street lights, and one of the reasons I took this photo is because there's a lot of light sources, and it's good to see how the phones handle these bright lights. So take a look at that red light on the left hand side of the photo. On the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, you can see it's blown out quite a bit more than on the OnePlus 7 Pro. Also around the sign at the top of the building, you see the same thing. One area that I really like on the Galaxy Note 10 photo is the details on the brickwork, which is much more visible on that photo. With that said, I really like the way the OnePlus 7 Pro is handling those strong light sources. And once again, this is a tough one to call, so there's a poll up in the top right corner. Which one of these photos do you think is better? And now let's move on to a quick video comparison at night. Alright, so we're about halfway through the video now. It's still raining, it's still cold as hell, and the dog still wants to play ball. But I'm still cracking on with this video, and make sure you guys stay to the end because I want to show you this video I shot in Spain last week. It is completely different from this one, but I think you guys will really dig it, so that'll be linked at the end of this one. Anyway, this is the selfie camera on the OnePlus 7 Pro. Going to switch to the Note 10 Plus now. All right, this is the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. I'm standing in exactly the same place. I haven't moved. And how's the picture looking in comparison to what you just saw on the OnePlus 7 Pro? How's the audio as well? How's that sounding in comparison? I'll just move the umbrella a little bit so you can see my face a bit better. So there's a poll up in the top right corner. Let me know how they're doing, and let's crack on with some more photos. Let's go. Picture 5. Okay, this one is of a metal Wasp, and it's huge. And there was a couple of street lights around. That's why you're getting this yellow reflection on this metal Wasp. I've got to say, when I look at these two images, the details on the surface of the Wasp on the OnePlus 7 Pro seem much clearer and much sharper. And on the Note 10 Plus, that orange light coming from the street lights is much more visible there. There's way more yellow in that photo. I think I've got to hand this one to the OnePlus 7. What do you guys think? If you disagree, let me know in the comments below, and let's move on to picture 6. So I came across this strange spiraling object and I thought I'd take a photo of it. It's a pretty interesting one, and one of the things you'll notice here is actually the color of the sky behind. So on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, it's a slightly more cloudy image in the background there, whereas on the OnePlus 7 Pro, you've got this sort of dark blue color, which is actually really nice, and it's very smooth once again. OnePlus's software updates have really improved the night mode so much, and you can see it here. With that said, the details around the top of the photo on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus look a little bit sharper to me. There's a little bit of blur going on in the OnePlus 7 Pro photo. Let me know what you guys think, and let's move on. So there is a basketball court near my house, and this is the ring, and I think in this photo you're seeing a real difference in the colors. And actually, if you look at the grass on the ground, you can see the Note 10 is picking up more lights in this image. As a result of that, the street lights along the path at the back are slightly blowing out a bit, but it adds to the drama of the photo. I think the OnePlus 7 Pro is handling the lights a little bit better, and it does look like a cool photo. Which one do you like better? There's a poll up in that top right corner. Let me know which one of these wins. So these last couple of photos, I'm just going to roll for you guys. I'm just going to stay quiet because I feel like I've been talking too much. And then I'll join you again towards the end. So this is a night selfie I took when I got back to the house, and actually the Galaxy Note 10 Plus does have a night mode for the selfie camera, whereas the OnePlus 7 Pro doesn't. So that's why you're seeing a difference here. But anyway, let me know which one does better at night selfies in the comments below, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. And if you didn't see part 1, the daylight shootout, that thumbnail is on screen right now. And if you just subscribed, that means you're now one of the finest subscribers known to man, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't be late.